We're going to turn back to the rapid deterioration in Afghanistan and take a look at this map. It shows how much of that country is currently controlled by.
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
The Taliban, much of it seized by militants just over the past few days. For some context, we're now joined by CBS News national security correspondent David Martin. David, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, just a couple of days ago, the plan was to leave at least some U.S. diplomats in the country long term. Now it sounds like they're trying to get everyone out as quickly as possible, maybe even by today. What's the latest?
Well, just before I walked on here, I got an email that the ambassador has now left the embassy compound and is at the airport along with the American flag. They are on track to have every American, U.S. diplomats, U.S. military, U.S. citizens out of Afghanistan by August 31st, if not sooner. They're going to set up this rump embassy at the airport to process the visa applications for all those Afghans who worked for the U.S. During the war and now have to fear for their lives. But once that's done, the U.S. military is scheduled to pull out on August 31st, and if Kabul is still under threat, the American flag is going to go with them.
And they're obviously moving to the airport because they think that's safer for U.S. diplomats than the embassy as the Taliban moves into the city. Can you explain to us how this evacuation is working exactly? Where are these diplomats and these Afghans being taken? And are military officials convinced that they're going to be able to keep everybody safe?
5,000 troops are in the process of going into that airport. So that's a pretty secure airport. Some of those troops are shuttling the employees at the State Department embassy compound to the airport, and then the same planes that brought those combat troops and their equipment into the country will fly them out. It depends on if it's an American citizen, they can come back to the United States. If it's an Afghan citizen who is applying for an immigrant visa, he'll probably have to go to a third country while that application process goes on. How safe it is sort of depends on whether the Taliban try to intervene. You would think they would not intervene because we're doing exactly what they want us to do, which is get out. And a fight with 5,000 U.S. combat troops is not a fight they need. The dicey part could be if the U.S. decides it has to send helicopters out into the city to pick up American citizens and some of these Afghans who work for the United States who can't make it to the airport on their own.
You know, the speed with which the Taliban has retaken the country seems to have taken the Biden administration completely by surprise. I want to play for you what Secretary of State Antony Blinken said to Congress just a couple of months ago about this. Take a listen.
Whatever happens in Afghanistan, if there is a significant deterioration in security, that could well happen. We've discussed this before. I don't think it's going to be something that happens from a Friday to a Monday.
And yet, that's exactly what has happened from a Friday to a Monday.
Everybody is surprised by the speed of this collapse, and I'll bet the Taliban are just as surprised. They must be pinching themselves right now at the speed of this Afghan collapse. When President Biden made the decision in April, the absolute worst case scenario was the government would collapse within 3 to 4 months of the withdrawal. The withdrawal, for all intents and purposes, was done on July 4th, 5 weeks since then. So even the worst case was off. And then, you know, last week started with this alarming estimate that the Capitol could be under threat in 30 days. And here we are 7 days later, and the Taliban is at the gates of Kabul, and it's looking very much like the Taliban will be back in power on the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Wow, let that sink in. David Martin, so glad you're tracking all of this for us. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.